Alright, my friends, it's T-Man. Guess what? We're back with a brand new video. It's on our good friend Gregdoucette, friend. Yes, we are gonna do a reaction video to the gym lifting, recruiting, fitness slave himself, Gregdoucette. So Gregdoucette, he says, those tattoos are removing your brain cells. That's a very bad. Maybe he need to eat some slave food, because the brain cells are going. Oh, I forgot. He's burning calories. He's not burning nutrients. He's burning calories because he's eating slave food. Yes, donuts. From the anabolic fake cookbook, estrogenic cookbook of Gregdoucette.
And so there you have it, definitive proof, because bro read a study last year that said that if you do cardio, you don't burn as much body fat as if you just lift weights. So there you go, I lose the argument because bro quoted that he read a study somewhere last year.
Cardio is literally the worst thing you could do to lose weight.
Really?
That's funny. Let's ask this question. When people cut out all these fake artificial foods, engineered man-made foods like fruits and vegetables and all these processed, ultra-processed foods, and then they're left with just what they're eating naturally, usually, dairy products, animal products and eggs and whatever, okay? And then all of a sudden, they lose all this weight. They're not even doing cardio. What's going on there? What is going on there exactly? Where did the weight all go? See what I mean? And so Gregdoucette says you need to do exercise to burn calories. Well, calories are reserved for artificial foods. If you're eating meat, it's not highly caloric. It's highly nutrient. See what I mean? Doesn't really jive. Doesn't really make sense, bro. Get it? See what I mean?
I think sitting around playing video games would be worse. I think eating cheeseburgers.
Why would it be worse sitting around playing video games if you're eating a steak every single day? That's all you eat is steaks. Here's the thing. They have a what is this? The world's record, the book of world's record, whatever. Do they have any world's record where a guy ate steaks his entire life, ate T-bone steaks, and lived to over 100? Do they have any of those studies? No, but they'll have the one with the cookie and tea, right? They'll have the English guy who ate the crumpets and tea and survived to 100. Yeah, okay.
Going to fast food restaurants would be worse. I think partying harder than last time would probably be a worse choice. Well, for some people, perhaps not everyone. I think watching TV would be worse. Going out to eat with your friends would be worse.
But why are these things worse if you're eating your natural diet as a human meat?
I think singing would be worse, making YouTube videos, and so in my eyes, almost everything worse at helping you lose weight than doing cardio.
Why? If you're eating meat, you're going to lose weight, and you're never going to gain weight anyways to begin with. It's the slave food diet that's causing these weight problems with people. That's why they say there's mesomorph, endomorph, ectomorph. Even though really it's true, there are no such thing as endomorph, ectomorphs, and mesomorphs. It's a genetic thing. There's genetics, height, whatever, differential and all that. But there's none of these like endomorphs, ectomorphs, mesomorphs, whatever, these mesomorph people. They're fat because the food they're eating, slave food diet.
Reason why cardio is ever even considered a weight loss exercise is because it's really, really easy to do, and it's really.
No, it's not. It's you're burning artificial food. It's sugar. You're burning sugar, bro. Get it? You're burning sugar all day. You're. Listen to me. You would never do cardio or exercise if you were on a high nutrient diet. You just wouldn't want to do it. You don't do it. Get it? You'd be a normal human being. Your body would go back to its normal homeostasis, and you'd be normal. But you're out of homeostasis eating these artificial foods as a carnivore. Humans are carnivores, and when they eat these artificial foods, they're out of homeostasis. Get it? And so they say, we got to go on a diet. Get it? We got to eliminate all this. We got to reduce or eliminate or some shit. And they reduce it, but they just reduced it. They reduced it. So they said, we're burning calories, bro. We're burning calories. It's all fake. Even science tells you this. If you really look deep, dwell really deep into science, meat is not caloric. It's highly nutritious. But these fake foods that Greg Doucette promotes in his estrogenic cookbook, it's highly caloric. Get it? In other words, there aren't any nutrients in there. Oh, you're gonna say, well, there's some vitamin C or something. Is that the only thing that they have? Or vitamin C? Holy shit, bro. You know what I mean? And we don't even know if you could use that vitamin C from the plant. Maybe it's what you're getting in the meat. Yeah. Maybe that's what's working.
Hard to up.
And so if cardio is so easy to do and hard to up, then how could it be bad in helping you to lose?
But everybody's doing cardio in the gym. They're all doing concentric exercise. So they're performing slaves because it doesn't build muscles and you're performing concentrically lifting, going against gravity, right? Against gravity, into the air, into space. And you're coming in 6 days, 7 days a week. That's cardio, bro. If you're coming in lifting 6, 7 days a week in the gym, that is cardio and performance. Performance and cardio, performance slave.
Lose weight.
Just because it's a low barrier of entry and anyone can do it doesn't mean it's the way to go.
And so not only that.
Here's the thing. Wow. To be good at something, you have to practice at it. So if I sprint, is that cardio? Not really. You're going to say that's cardio. But really, you're practicing at getting good at doing sprinting or whatever you're doing there. You're practicing gymnastics or whatever. Is gymnastics considered cardio? Yeah. You could call that cardio. Sprinting, cardio. Weightlifting, cardio. Everything is cardio. Wow, because it requires cardio. Okay? Anything that you do requires cardio. Now, how much cardio are you getting in there? I can't tell you. Are you fucking sprinting 7 days a week? Are you lifting 7 days a week in the gym? Well, then that's like, yeah, I would say that's heavy duty cardio. Get it? And so you're gonna glycogen restore and burn this, that, whatever, and put more in there. There's higher absorption rates when you increase this cardio thing because now there's a window for glycogen synthesis. Get it? Here's the thing. People go to the gym and they say, well, I got a window for protein synthesis. Okay. But the more often you go, you also have a window for glycogen synthesis. So what do? They go down to the pizza joint, drink Coca-Colas, pizza, hamburgers, bread, donuts and shit and all that. They eat just horrendous amounts of carbohydrates. Then they can't figure out why they're fat. You know, it's just like these people. They say, let's do a bulk diet. Bulk diet. So let's eat fake food, right? Calorically deficient nutrients in these foods and just eat them. Calorically dense foods which are deficient in nutrients. Let's eat a lot of them and let's get fat. Oh, let's get skinny now. What?
It's a low barrier of entry. Anyone can do it. And so how...
Anybody can do it. You know how stupid this shit sounds?
Is that not even more reason for you to do cardio to help you to lose weight?
Cardio is an endurance exercise.
You don't need to do cardio to lose weight. What you need to do is eat a high nutritious diet, a nutrient diet. What is that? As a carnivore, meat, animal products. Yeah, they're not deficient in any nutrients. And they don't have any sugar or toxins in there to interfere with you.
So the more cardio that you do, the more endurance your body develops.
Yeah, the more
Okay, the more cardio you do, the more endurance you develop. No, the more cardio you do, the better you become at doing it. Get it? The better you become at doing it. But here's the thing. You're burning artificial food, which is destroying you. You understand me? So if it was just meat products and you were doing this cardio, you wouldn't want to do it. You'll be burning nutrients. You'll be burning nutrients. That's crazy. Why do you want to burn nutrients? Man, just trust me on this. If you were to eliminate all these foods and now stay eating your meat diet, whatever you're eating there, because everybody eats meat, and you eliminated all these things, you just eat meat, trust me, you're not going to want to do any fucking cardio, man. You're not going to want to fucking go to the factory and lift boxes all day doing cardio in the factory boxes or any construction job or any physical job. You're not going to want to do it. You're going to want to sleep a lot and stay, because you stay young that way, high nutrients, sleeping a lot, and just relaxing and doing things that you want to do in your life. You're not going to want to do anything labor intensive. But if you eat these drugs, these plants, which are all drugs, and all drugs are made out of plants, he will force you to do cardio. Greg Doucette, he wants you to be a cardio slave. Get it? A slave to cardio. And you're not going to get anywhere fast doing cardio. You're not going to make it anywhere. Well, you will make it in a casket really quickly. You'll die a lot sooner, that's for sure. But that's about it. Get it? Yeah.
You do, the more your endurance develops. And
See, the more you do, the more your endurance develops. And then the more cardio you do. Get it? You do more cardio, then you get more endurance, and then you do more cardio. You burn more, and then you get a heart attack and you fuck off and die. Get it? Yeah, man. It's really fucking simple. Get it, dude? How it's not hard to fucking understand that. And you get a heart attack and you fucking die. You destroy your knees, your joints and everything, pounding on the pavement, doing weird shit. You have spinal problems and everything else. Boom, there. Yeah, man. Okay.
also, the more calories you burn. If you do 30 minutes
Well, but what if I'm not eating calories, Greg? I'm eating meat, high nutrient diet. Am I burning that?
of cardio and you suddenly do an hour, you double the amount of calories you burn. And so the more cardio you do, the more calories you burn.
The more cardio you do, the more calories you burn, the older you get. Accelerated aging, accelerated deterioration. You deteriorate faster than you're aging. Yeah.
The less cardio you do, the less calories you burn. Are you get?
Yeah, the less cardio you do, the less you need to eat, so you don't need to burn any calories. Get it? And especially if you eat your diet as a carnivore meat, you're not gonna burn any of that.
It now?
Part of what endurance is how fast your body processes energy.
Exactly.
How fast it can process these drugs called energy from plants. These drugs. That's part of cardio. How fast it can burn this thing as energy, these drugs.
faster your body can process energy, the faster you can go. And so when you practice doing cardio,
See, the faster you can go. Look, the more I practice at doing eccentric exercises, the bigger I get, and then the stronger I get. The bigger, the stronger. Every time I get bigger, I get stronger, and then I come back and I load it up again a lot heavier. And guess what? I do heavier overload eccentrics, and then I come back and I get bigger, and then I get stronger again, and then I overload and I get bigger and stronger constantly. See what I mean? You see how it works, bro?
like Coach Greg, racing bikes for 5 years, I can now burn double the calories that I could when I
See, Greg has been racing bikes for years, and now he can burn double the calories. Woohoo! What an accomplishment.
first started. And so if I went for a bike ride a year ago, I could burn perhaps 500 calories.
Yes, and look how he's aged. He looks like the mummy. His face is sucked in and everything. He's completely aged, bro.
If I go for a bike ride now, I can burn 1,000 calories. And why? Because I got better and more efficient at processing energy. My body has adapted, and now it can produce more power than ever before. And so you're thinking,
It's adapted, and it can burn more of these drugs than it did before. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Hand clap, hand clap. Yeah.
no, your body adapts and burns fewer calories. It is, in fact,
Yeah, your body adapts and it burns fewer calories. And what does this do exactly for you? How should I put it? How is this good for you in your life? Like, how do you benefit from doing all this? Oh, you don't. You just age and die faster. Oh, that's cool.
the exact opposite.
When you're teaching your body to burn energy over an extended period of time, it's going to slow down.
No, it's not. You're literally getting better at what
Let me tell you something. I don't do any cardio. There is absolutely nothing wrong with me or my heart or my body. I feel absolutely fucking amazing. I remember people telling me, all that red meat you're eating, you need to check your blood pressure. So I would go and put my arm in that machine, remember, and I would like film it on my old channel. And everybody was like, what the fuck? I have a perfect score all the way across. And I don't do any cardio. I do zero cardio. I lift weights, and I don't even do that often. See that? I don't even do that often. No, because I'm not eating these caloric so I could burn calories. These drugs called plants, dude.
you're doing. And so instead of running at 5 miles an hour, you can now run at 6, and then at 7, and at 8, and so on. And even if you don't run faster, you can go longer. You become better at it. That initial 15-minute bike ride that I did
Look, I just did my legs and I just got home today. I did my legs in the gym. There's a guy in there. He was asking me to teach him how to do eccentrics. I don't know. He was really interested. He saw me. He even said, I saw you rowing this thing on the machine. This thing over there, you were using your arm, blah, blah, blah. man, it was hard to train him to do eccentrics because you can't teach an old dog new tricks, bro. They're so stuck on concentric lifting. When I showed him how to do these eccentrics, he goes, holy shit, I can feel it. This is difficult. I go, that's the idea. What were you doing the whole time? Comfortably lifting? Come on, man.
Years ago, it got me tired. My legs were burning. Couldn't believe it. In comparison now, 15 minutes up.
Greg's on drugs. He takes drugs. He injects steroids to ride a crazy bike, doing cardio, burning stupid crazy calories from his estrogenic cookbook. This is insane.
Just warming up.
When we're wanting to lose weight, that's the complete opposite thing that we want to do.
When we're wanting to lose weight, we do.
Why do you want to lose weight? Because you got fat eating artificial food? Well, stop eating it, and then you don't have to lose any weight, you fool.
More cardio. The more cardio you do, the more calories you're burning. And so I said, is this...
Wait. The more cardio you do, the more calories you burn. But what if you're not taking in more calories? And you're doing more cardio? What are you burning there now? What are you burning? I know. You're burning out your muscles and your body. It's eating itself from the inside out.
Guy full of shit. Did he make this stuff up? Did he just post some BS video for engagement? And so I asked him, I am not saying cardio is bad or cardio doesn't work. I'm saying as a form of exercise for weight loss, it's the least effective method you could choose. And
you don't need exercise for weight loss. All you need to do is stop eating a slave food diet. Get it, bro? Shit.
so he confirms it. He thinks that cardio is the worst thing you could possibly do if your goal is weight loss. And so he elaborates. What I'm talking about are the average people. Average people or competitors that'll do an...
It is the worst thing you can do. Want to know why? Because you're curving that behavior. You're eating less of it now. Kind of like, starvation mode. You're starving yourself now, which is a bad thing. You're eating low nutrient diets, which are calories in these weird fake foods that are devoid of any of these nutrients. And so what happens? You're like, okay, I'll reduce these energy foods, these drugs called plants. And then you start starving. And then it starts eating you from the inside out, bro. Fuck me.
Hour plus of steady state cardio for 3 to 6 months. And then they drop the cardio completely. That's when they gain the weight back. So hear me out.
Listen, everything you do in life is cardio. Getting up in the morning, brushing your teeth, eating your breakfast, walking outside, picking up the mail. I don't know, whatever you're doing. You're burning energy all day long. Why would you want to go and do this crazy shit on a bicycle? Go play basketball, play some sports and enjoy yourself there at least, right? Go there, fucking enjoy yourself. Do something that you enjoy. Stop running on these machines, treadmilling. Get it? Stop milling shit like slaves did in the past. Milling, treadmilling. Stop doing these things, bro. Get it? I seen this girl today in the gym, man. She's there every time I come there on the weekend. She's there. I think she comes on the weekdays. She's fucking walking rapidly fast uphill on this machine. She's always there. Always there. Man, she's gonna just disappear soon.
Put our thinking caps on. If they did an hour of cardio a day and it helped them to lose the weight,
and then he shows you this big fat guy that can't stop eating garbage, slave food diet, right, with a bandana on his head, and he's just gonna do this, and the weight's gonna go away if he does this machine and everything, bro. All that shit's gonna go away if he goes on his natural diet as a carnivore and stop eating donuts all day, eat meat. And that shit's gonna go away.
When they stop doing cardio, they regain the weight. What is the common denominator? It's the cardio. When you're doing the cardio,
It is not the cardio, man. It is not the cardio. You don't need it. You don't need it. You need food.
lose weight. When you stop doing cardio, you gain weight. And so how do you then conclude that
you stop doing cardio, you gain weight? You don't gain weight on a carnivore diet, on meat. You fool. You.
doing cardio is the worst thing you can do to help you lose weight? Stopping the cardio is the worst thing you can do to help you lose weight. When you stop doing cardio, your weight goes...
It destroys you, bro. It accelerates aging.
Goes up. When you add in cardio, your weight goes...
No, it doesn't. He's lying to you. Only if you eat from his estrogenic cookbook, it does.
Down. Are you getting in?
If you buy that fake anabolic, fake estrogenic cookbook back there behind Greg Doucette, that's what's going to cause it. That estrogenic French toast.
How is it making sense, people?
Your testosterone, your hormones are going to be very low. That's number one. They're going to be completely fucked eating the estrogenic cookbook shit, okay? And that's going to be off kilter. So number one, you have to fix your hormones. How do you do that? High nutrient diet. What is a high nutrient diet? Meat, animal products, what you're supposed to eat as a human carnivore.
He further elaborates, I support high-intensity, short-duration cardio for heart health and a number of other things.
The word cardio itself, it's not heart health. It doesn't make your heart healthy, making it beat like crazy, busting, get it? Choking to death.
And so what he is a fan of is
damaging your heart by running like an asshole. That is not healthy for your heart.
Hit cardio for a short period of time.
The more beats you put in, the quicker and the more beats you put in, the quicker you're going to die. Yes.
Hit cardio burns heart.
They even talk about this in science. You want to slow down your heart rate. You want to have a low metabolic rate. The lower the metabolic rate, the longer you shall live. But if you have a high metabolic rate, you're going to die early. Get it? It's associated with early death.
Hardly any calories. It's also very hard to recover from. And so if you're a bodybuilder trying to
yes, let me see how fast I could die. Let me go on these machines, these treadmills, and start treadmilling forever, really fast, because I think I'm cool and everything. Whoa. Oh my God. Then one day you wake up, you're like, 40, 39, 40. Holy fuck, I'm dying. I'm dying early. I don't want to die. I'm too young to die.
in your muscles and you start doing hit cardio, going for run intervals and so on, you're probably going to
people think that hit builds muscles. Hit is cardio too.
overtrain. But what you want to do is steady state zone 2.
Holy shit, look at these slaves, these cardio slaves, bro. Cardio maxing slaves.
Cardio. This cardio you can do for perhaps an hour, not get sore, not get tired, but it does in fact burn a lot of calories.
Not get sore, not get tired? I don't know. Why aren't you getting tired? Because this is laziness too on here, the way they're doing it.
Far greater than, for example, if you were lifting weights. He also states further on, they are walking on a treadmill for 30 minutes, then increasing it to 45 minutes when their body stops responding.
They are.
Then an hour.
They are.
Then an hour and a half, and so on. And then when they reach their goal, they stop doing cardio. Are you seeing the pattern? Stop.
I'm kind of seeing it, yes.
Doing cardio. And so is it cardio's fault that you stop doing it? Hey, cardio, I blame you. You are the worst thing I can do to lose weight. Because when I do cardio, I lose weight, and when I stop doing it, I gain it. And so by that reasoning, weightlifting is the worst thing you can do to build muscle. And why is that, Coach Greg?
Why is weightlifting the worst thing you could do to build muscle? Because concentric exercise does not build muscles. It shortens it. Because it goes against gravity for that force production.
Well, when you lift weights, your muscles get bigger, but then when you stop lifting weights...
Wait. He said if you lift weights, your muscles get bigger. Holy shit. Then everybody must be getting big in the gym. Get it? You don't need steroids because Greg Doucette now has confirmed that lifting weights make your muscles bigger.
Your muscles get smaller, and so lifting weights is stupid if you want to build...
So doing cardio makes your muscles smaller. Okay.
Muscle. That is the exact same comparison. And so I asked Editor Steve to weigh on this, and so he watched the video, read the comments. Here is what Editor Steve said. It's weird that the smart people are getting dumber, because those who agree...
Yeah, they're really getting dumb out there, man, I tell you. Because those who agree... Okay, what?
Agree to it are actually the most articulate in the way they wrote it. So it literally is the smart people getting it wrong.
You'd be better focusing on something like weight training.
I told you before, these smart people, man, I don't listen to smart people. The most educated people that I know are the stupidest people in the world. But Greg, well, he's kind of stupid, but he's smart because he scammed you, get it? He may not be the most educated person in the world, but he's not stupid, definitely smart. Yes, because he scammed everybody on his channel. 2 million something lifting slaves he has, I don't know, incorporated or enslaved into this gym culture, gym lifting fucking slave culture. Oh man.
That's going to stimulate your metabolism to be faster.
First thing first,
It's going to stimulate your metabolism to be faster. Well, guess what? If you eat oils, seed oils and shit, they're going to slow down your metabolism. See what I mean? They're going to slow the motherfucking thing down, bro. You're going to have a hard time absorbing any nutrients at all. You really want your stomach, your metabolism to be clear, and you want to eat a high nutrient diet, not any calories.
lifting weights does not burn a lot of calories. You're thinking, oh,
Lifting weights, do they burn calories? Well, it burns nutrients in human carnivores. It does burn nutrients. I don't know about calories. You're not supposed to be eating calories.
it burns
Stop eating drugs.
so many calories. No, it doesn't. And so let's argue that. I'll go on
Stop burning drugs. It's just like smoking weed all day. Stop smoking.
a bike and I'll do zone 2 cardio, easy, steady state cardio. You go to the gym, do a bunch of squat, bench press, deadlifts, and so on. Who do you think's burning more calories? We'll go for an hour. You do whatever amount of sets of bench presses, squats, and deadlifts that you want, and I'll just ride
You do you, Greg. Come on.
at a comfortable place on my bike. Who do you think is burning more calories? I am by a lot, at least double the calories that this guy is burning.
Because you're a slave. You're burning those cupcakes and anabolic fake toast.
But lifting weights burn so many calories. Oh, but what about the extra muscle that you build?
Does burn it. The concentric lifting, they're eating carbohydrates and lifting concentrically. They're lifting 7 days a week. They're lifting slaves.
Does that boost your metabolism?
They're cardio maxing lifting slaves.
Of course it does. About 8 calories per pound. And so if you build 10 pounds of extra muscle, your metabolism, it automatically goes up by approximately 80. But
If you build 10 pounds of muscle, but you're not building 10 pounds of muscle, you're holding 10 pounds of glycogen, maybe 20, maybe 30. See what I mean? So that's a lot of weight to be carrying. So your muscles are going to slightly expand due to the weight and gravity on the planet. Now, if your fat cells are slightly bigger too, you're carrying another 10, 20 pounds of fat. That too is going to weigh down on your bones and your muscles are going to expand due to gravity because we're not in space. We're not astronauts. Get it, Greg Doucette?
of course, with that extra muscle, you burn more calories throughout the day.
Well, with that extra fat and extra glycogen in your muscles weighing you down and your muscles expanding, they're going to require a little bit more energy. Yes, okay.
Your neat non-exercise activity to ergogenesis.
Even though you can't build muscles in the gym, but hey, build the eating fat and putting glycogen in your muscle, weighing your body down. Sure, on gravity.
Or even during your cardio sessions, because you now have bigger muscles, you're carrying around more muscle, you have a faster metabolism. You can push harder.
And how are your muscles getting bigger exactly? Glycogen and fat. Okay.
The pedals, you can lift heavier weights, you can move around heavier objects, and so of course you're burning more calories.
You're getting bigger what? You're moving around bigger weights, but you're not getting bigger muscles because you're lifting now. The muscles already maxed out due to the fat and the glycogen you're holding, weighing you down in gravity.
But if you do cardio, you can double your rate of calorie burn during that time you're doing.
See, you can burn double the calories if you do cardio. And what does he do? He shows you, it's like sublingual, bro. He shows you this dude on a bike fucking going nowhere.
Doing cardio. And so, for example, you're a lazy piece of cook. You're not doing any cardio whatsoever, despite all my videos. You suddenly
Lazy? Why? You're insane. This guy's eating slave food. He's not lazy. He's eating slave food.
wake up and say, you know what? That Coach Greg is right. I should start doing cardio. You go to the gym, you do 30 minutes of cardio, and you burn perhaps 200 calories. Now, over the weeks, months, and or years, you become more efficient, you do more cardio, you progressive overload, and you do...
See, you become more efficient, you progressively overload, you become a good, efficient little cardio slave, bro. Get it?
cardio, and in 30 minutes now, you're burning 400 calories. You double the amount of calories you're going to burn.
You're burning double the calories, you damn slaves, you cardio slaves. Come on,
so,
bro.
Doubling 200 calories, now burning 400, means you're burning 200 calories every single day.
See, you're burning 200 calories every single day. So go out there, spend your money on all those calories. Get it? Loosen up your pocketbook so you can get robbed eating slave food diets and destroying your health at the same time, burning calories. And doing cardio slave, burning these calories now.
In comparison, you add 10 pounds of muscle, which is not going to be...
So you pay a guy to go to a gym so you can let me get this straight. So you go to your slave food, your slave job to get your slave pay, and then you take your slave pay. You go down to your slave store, you buy your slave food, and then you go to the gym where you pay this guy money to ride the slave bicycle so that you could slave there and do slave cardio. Oh, that's great. So you can do this cycle of burning the slave food where you spent all the money at the gym and the food and everything, and then repeat this cycle all over again. Okay, that's intelligent. Wow.
Be easy.
I guess people went to school for this, right? The intelligent people. They have education, yes.
You burn an extra 80 calories. And so which one of these is better? And that was just a half an hour.
Extra 80 calories. Sure, yeah. Okay, Greg.
How many of you are only going to the gym and lifting weights for 30 minutes? Probably going to go for an hour.
I don't know. See? You're probably going to go for an hour. Well, I usually just go once a week if it's eccentrics. I'm trying to build muscle. That's the only time I ever go to the gym if I'm trying to build muscle. If I'm not building muscle, I'm not going to the gym. So I just do eccentrics to build muscle. So I go there. It usually could last me about 3 hours, maybe 3.5 hours. Doing a full upper body, lower body, maybe 2.5. I don't know. It depends.
And so if you build up and go from doing 30 minutes of cardio, doing 200 calories, then suddenly you're doing an hour of cardio, burning off 800.
Well, I did do 25 sets of 10 reps for my squats. And I think I did about, my hamstrings, I think I did about 15. And my quads, 15 times 10. My calves, I probably did 20 times 10. So, yeah, I did quite a bit, yeah.
Calories, you're going to burn off an extra 600 calories. This is huge. No amount of lifting weights, working out, at least while being natural, is going to add so much muscle that you're going to burn off an extra 600 calories per day.
It's going to add so much muscle? No, concentric lifting does not build muscles, bro. And even if you were to build muscles eccentrically, you wouldn't want to come back to the gym, and you really wouldn't want to do any cardio. Trust me on that one, man. You wouldn't do it. You'd be so damaged and torn up, man. You'd fucking shrink like a motherfucker. And anyways, you'd be in so much pain that you're not going to want to do any milling there.
And so by a long shot, way better to do cardio than it is to lift weights if your goal is to burn body fat. You are...
No, it's better that you go on a high nutrient diet if you really want to get rid of that weight that you're carrying from eating slave food diet.
Absolutely spot on. I've been a fitness enthusiast for about 12 years. People think running. It's not like that. Lift weights and include easy zone 2 cardiovascular fitness without threatening your gains. His response, exactly. Now, hear me out. This guy...
Of course, they would agree because they're slaves themselves. Get it? All these slaves would agree with other slaves.
Says you should lift weights and do zone 2 cardio. While the author, Ben Corliss, he says exactly. But did he not just say that doing cardio is the worst thing you could do if your goal is to burn fat? If it's the worst thing you could do to burn fat, how is he now agreeing that this is exactly what you should do? And so who do you think makes more sense?
It's the worst thing you could do, okay?
Been saying you should do cardio to lose weight.
All right.
This person in the comment section said you should lift weights and then do zone 2 cardio.
Okay, sure.
What type of cardio have been preaching? Zone 2 cardio. What has Ben been preaching? HIT cardio. And so Ben, you
hit cardio, okay. Zone 2 cardio, HIT cardio, this cardio and that cardio. None of this shit exists. Look at this guy on a bike. He's moving this apparatus, which is artificial, doesn't exist in nature, and he's moving this thing back and forth. That's why it's unnatural. Get it? What would you be doing if you were in nature? Ask yourself that question. You wouldn't be riding this motherfucking thing here, this cycle or this metal contraption.
can't have it all. You can't say never do cardio to help you lose weight, then say yeah, but...
Would you be doing this out in nature like what these people are doing here, jumping up and down with your arms across? No, man, you'd be hunting, eating animals and stuff. There's your cardio, there's your workout, there's your muscle. That's it.
You can do HIT cardio and then say, yeah, I agree with this guy who says to do zone 2 cardio. And so, which is it, Ben? Should you not do cardio to help you lose weight, or should you do cardio? Because if you were honest, if you stuck to what you said in this video, your response would have been, no, don't do zone 2 cardio.
I'm honest, Greg. I'm honest.
Because that's not going to help you to lose weight. It's the worst thing you could do. But yet here you are agreeing. My response,
I'm not agreeing, Greg.
literally just said to do zone 2 cardio on top of lifting weights.
Whatever.
And why do you think that is? Because the zone 2 cardio is what's burning the fat, and the lifting weights is what's building the muscle. And so if you
The lifting the weights is what's building muscles. How does lifting weights concentrically build muscles? How? Because nobody else is building any muscles in the gym. That's why they're taking the testosterons and the bulk diets and the creatines and the steroids and the SARMs, right? Right? Because weights build muscles in the gym. Giddy. And then you got to do this cardio to burn the slave food diet. Yeah, okay, bro.
was actually right,
Holy
the
shit.
zone 2 cardio that you're doing is
What
the worst
fuck?
thing
What the fuck?
you could ever do. And that would include eating cheeseburgers, and I certainly don't think that cardio is worse than eating cheeseburgers for losing weight. And so Ben's response,
Cheeseburgers?
ha ha ha, I know I must be winning when I get at Greg Doucette's attention, LOL. And the
Well, because Greg gave him his Doucette.
next response, wondering which master in sports science you have. Huh? I never thought of
You need a master in that in sports science? Holy shit, man! For this garbage?
it that way, but it makes perfect sense.
Whatever.
I mean, even the comments are saying, yeah, do your lifting weights plus do zone 2 cardio. But let's see what Ben thinks. There was a study done last year.
Okay.
You do cardio, you don't burn as much body fat.
Yeah.
Cardio magically add on fat? No.
Oh.
The answer is simple. When you stop doing cardio, that is when the fat comes on. Because the worst thing you could do if your goal is to lose body fat is stop doing the cardio. So doing something that burns calories is bad for weight loss. Makes total sense, LOL. And so his response, try listening to the whole video. Yeah, I watched all 2 minutes of it, which is absolutely full of nonsense. Stop confusing people for clicks. Not cool. Having a healthy heart is key and a component of getting shredded. And so someone asks, what
Whoa. Okay. I had no clue.
about when lifting for 3 days and including running for 2 days? Is it inappropriate? His response, that would be a good plan. Running 2 days a week is fine. Hear me out. If the worst thing you can do to lose body fat is cardio, and he asked to do 2 days a week of running, which is in fact cardio, then your response would be, no, that's a bad idea because that's the worst thing you could do to try to lose body fat. But since you're agreeing with him, because you're not a moron and you know that cardio is great for fat loss, you stated,
No, it's not. You shouldn't be fat anyways to begin with. You shouldn't be eating the slave food diet. Get it?
yeah, that's good. And so you could restart the video by saying this. Cardio is the best thing you could do to lose weight. Just don't stop doing it. Or try this.
Try this. Just don't eat any of the slave food diet, and then you wouldn't have to be worried about that. See, how simple is that? Doctor, every time I do this with my arm, it hurts. Well, don't do that. Doctor, every time I eat the slave food diet, I get fat. Well, don't eat any slave food diet. Get it?
Worst thing you can do if your goal is to lose weight is to stop doing cardio. See how
Like,
that
how difficult is this really to fucking understand, the people out there in the fitness goofball industry?
actually makes sense. Now I get
So this is how they make their money. They enslave you to this shit. Get it? They trick you. They fool your brain, telling you about calories, this and that, and then they promote you eating more of these calories and then he calls it anabolic cookbook, which really is estrogenic cookbook, because it'll fuck your hormones and you're gonna gain weight eating those French toast cupcakes and shit that he makes in his book. The cookbook. What's a cookbook? Well, what happened when Hansel and Gretel went to the witch's house? What did she feed them to fatten them up? Cookies and ice cream and cakes and shit. Get it? She didn't feed them meat. Why would she feed them meat? They'd stay skinny and lean. Get it? Because they're carnivore animals. So what do you feed carnivores to get them really fat? To look like a herbivore? Well, even herbivore animals, they're not fat. They're muscular. They got meat. But what do they feed these carnivores to get fat? Slave food diets. Cookies, cupcakes, and donuts and cakes and shit. Get it? And fruits and vegetables and whatever else is there.
having clickbait videos. But in this clickbaited video, you didn't for 1 minute explain that doing cardio is amazing for fat loss. You in fact said the opposite.
Yes, all you want to do is eat more of these fruits and vegetables, which are toxic, with oxalates and rice with like fucking, I don't know, arsenic in it, and these seeds with like cyanide, and then go ride your bike. Yeah, do cardio so that you can circulate the toxins in your body. They can circulate everywhere in your bloodstream. Yes.
Now, if you're looking for the best possible supplement in the world to help you to do more cardio than last time,
see, he's got more drugs for you, so you could do more cardio than the last time. Be a good cardio slave.
backed by studies, look no further than NMN, which is
GO2 Max, Borowski, yes.
in fact the main ingredient in GO2 Max. Going to have increased cardio ability to go at a faster pace and for longer. Not only that,
Exactly. NMN is not a what do you call it? I don't know. Anyways, it's an energy drug. It gives you energy for sure, definitely.
when the cardio is over, you're going to have more energy to, in fact, burn off more calories through NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. And so you can get your cardio done. You have more.
What was that word he used? Wow, that was a big word for Greg. Thermo something genesis? What?
More energy. You have more energy to go
Did you say cardio thermogenesis?
about your day. So interested in GO2 Max, code Greg, 15% off. Please don't try.
I am absolutely not interested in any of that. Let me know what you think about that. Like, subscribe, support the channel. See you in the next one, broski. Stay away from being cardio slave, bro. And don't eat that estrogenic cookbook back there. Already his powders and cookies and shit.
Try and convince Coach Greg that cardio is not great for fat loss. And of course, you know what's
It's not great. Of course, Greg has his...
also
he also has the estrogenic cookbook, the circle diet, right? And then the anabolic fake book, the estrogenic book there, and whatever else fucking. He's got these weird books.
great for fat loss. The Circle Diet Book and Cookbook 3.
They failed him. He had to take drugs, so why would they work for you? See what I mean?
One, right, Mepsigram?
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing. Helps you have low.
Oh, he found a girl just like him. I'll see you in the next one, man. With a brain like him. I'll see you in the next one. Tell me what you think about that. I'll see you later. Ciao. This is crazy.